Back again. Illiterate Greg here with another gameplay commentary. This for Commando Diver. Really interesting style here. We're going to see a couple of mines with gas mines and anti-personnel mines with a heavy machine gun and a Tesla tower on a large city landscape. This is Team Kill City 3000. However, we will see if this pays off for Commando Diver, who runs a small YouTube channel. I would like to apologize in advance. Yes, at least he understands that this is going to be ugly. I'm going to give 3 points for the creativity and actually 1 more point for the apologies in advance of the team killing tragedies that will occur this game. However, those will be entertaining for us. These are going to be against the Termids. We're dropping in mid-game, it looks like, with a charger going down just ahead of us. And already getting ugly with 18 reinforcements left. Heavy machine gun coming down and captured for our friend Commando Diver. The tenderizer is just so nasty, is it not? I love that weapon, especially turned up with the highest RPM. Look at the tagging here with the Gatling Sentry ripping a hole in Commando Diver's leg. And the tenderizer going to be put away temporarily to take care of the Hive Guard because it has light penetration. So it is, I love this build here with the heavy machine gun able to tackle the Hive Guards and any medium or heavy penetration needed, and then the tenderizer to really handle the stalkers that are actually light pen, because this is against the predator strain as we finish closing out this mega nest. Or I don't know if this is mega nest, but there's 9 bug holes here to close. And we do have a couple of hunters coming in on the backside as A1 rendezvous with our friend the hunter. Not able to get the double licks in, but we're already burning 2 stems down from our 6 to begin with. I love medic armor so much. It's my go-to armor in this game. And overall, I love what I'm seeing so far with the tenderizer on this difficulty 9 mission. The only big issue here is ammo capacity as gas mines come down to block off that section of the map, as there are lots of hunters and stalkers coming into the fray from that area. But we are going to create some distance before the gas mines set off. Good communication between the team. I love the tagging and saying, hey, I'm going to go to this location. Yeah, we're really coming down to the wire here with 1 reload for the tenderizer. But we have the heavy machine gun to clean up and read my mind. And there it is. Hive Guard with, but tagged off. Tesla tower, going to block off the road. Yeah, love this choice. We're going to be burning and blocking parts of the map. This playstyle is really entertaining to watch, I think. Just got to play keep away from the death electricity. Boom shakalaka. We're looking for a resupply here to get back in the game. The bad thing about the Tesla tower is it will kill citizens, but it's not really our concern at this point. You can't help but kill citizens. This Alpha Commander is about to eat it in the face. See you later, alligator. We have an illegal broadcast coming up, and one of the main objectives has been complete. Ultimatum, going to clear the illegal broadcast. The stalker just ahead. Going to run away. Nothing a heavy machine gun cannot fix as we dive backwards to create more space. 1 point for clearing the illegal broadcast. This looks like it's going to be a strong run, I think, as the anti-personnel minefield getting queued up. Yeah, the minefield works really well in the cityscape because you don't have to worry about the buildings blocking. Let's say you throw a 500, it's going to run into a building some of the time. The issue, though, is the anti-personnel minefield is a team-killing tragedy because so many teammates do not play with mines very often, so they find themselves stumbling into death. Another illegal broadcast. So we have a double illegal broadcast here. Ultimatum again. Yeah. 2 points for this. 1 point. I like, we're going to give a little multiplying action here. We're going to give 2 points for the second one. Still 2 main objectives to go and 29 minutes, 57 seconds left in the game. Commando Diver kind of off doing his own thing. The rest of the team heading up the main objectives as the minefield kills at least one citizen. Yeah, I love he's throwing the resupply into the middle of his team, making sure they all see it, and they're able to... We're all able to share here as a family and love each other. Yeah, and he's marking it. Yeah, we're going to give another point. I love good communication and courtesy of your squad. Commando Diver really showing us how it's done. We're already up to 14 points. It actually really could be a really strong game and a strong run for our... Oh, was that a team kill? I don't know if that was a team kill. But diving under the death that is this Gatling Sentry, even though Gatling Sentry looked like it may have gotten mad at him and almost killed him just a second ago, but Stalker just ahead. Gonna stem into the Stalker death. Gatling Sentry able to help out a lot with these 3 Stalkers right now. Impaler just ahead. Gonna do our best work with the ultimatum as one teammate goes down and we accidentally suicide a friendly. 2 points deducted for that one. Gotta be really careful about that. Heavy machine gun gonna take out this Impaler no problemo. As we're gonna get in some gas mines. Got some stragglers with a few hunters and some warriors ahead. Marking weapons for his teammates, though. I approve of that. Going to add a point back. Even though we killed him, it's 2 points deducted. Marked his weapon, 1 point added. Gas mine's going to kill Seif and citizens. Oh, we're already down to 1 stem with the Bile Titan just ahead. Ultimatum going to have something to say about this Puke Nukem. Actually, that was not us whatsoever. That was a teammate with a Quasar cannon to the face. Reinforcing back in. We're out of thermite grenades. Again, 1 stem. We're going to see if we can clear out some of this with an ultimatum. Yep. Good to finish that off, but we need to start thinking, Commando Diver, about picking up some stems and some ammos and getting back in the game. 1 point for finishing out the bug holes. We've killed 10 citizens so far. This is going to be an all-time low score. Heavy machine gun coming off cooldown. Could consider calling it down. Not super necessary at this point. Gatling Sentry coming down. So everyone has a Gatling Sentry and an orbital napalm barrage. So this is relatively old gameplay from when we had those active when we were playing the Termids earlier, maybe a couple weeks ago. As the Bile Titan goes down and burns. Gonna pick up a guard dog off of a fallen comrade. Approve of that move as long as we see green is one of the ones that really needed it. As R2 goes down. We lose 2. Tenderizer. Oh! Able to take down the Alpha Commander, but not without a swat of revenge from the grave. Got a stinky charger. Gonna eat a thermite in the face. Went for the belly flop competition, however, charger wasn't able to complete the flop of destiny. As we're working on closing these bug holes here. Yeah, we'll give a point here just for the efforts of completing mission, closing bug holes, and moving on with our lives. Yeah, I like the movements generally. Not facing every engagement head on and dodging around some of these swipes from... Here comes one of the stalkers. Man, that heavy machine gun just makes light work of them, doesn't it? Two stims left. Probably about 25 minutes left in the game. 11 reinforcements. And about half of the ammo in the tenderizer. Commando Diver going off on his own. Going to try to complete an objective. Actually, a secondary and a primary objective here. We're going to utilize probably the mines in the Tesla Tower in order to upload the data needed for the secondary objective. Here it is. I'm surprised he's not using a Tesla Tower right now or mines to help defend himself given that none of his teammates are in the area. I mean, but looking ahead, the heavy machine gun is doing what it's supposed to do. Now we're looking at gas mines. This is a little bit late. I'm going to deduct a point here for the decision making here as it gets swiped away and killed by the bleeding. We're going to deduct another point. Yeah. The play was to throw the Tesla tower down before starting the secondary objective. Oh, a stalker just ahead. So we have a stalker layer to complete as well as a teammate goes down. Eagle airstrike. Going to come in and take care of our friends. Has R2, 50% health, but stemmed with a machine gun. And one stem with the laser rover. We're getting back in the fight. Commando Diver so far at 14 points. 23 minutes, 42 seconds left. I would like to see Commando Diver utilizing his stratagems a lot more here. Ultimately, that caused him to death. Whenever you are alone and moving towards an objective and you know that your teammates are going to eventually catch up to you, it's a good time to kind of burn through some stratagems to help give you the power boost necessary to make it through. Now we have gas grenades and the Gatling Sentry down to handle the crowd of Alpha Commanders that we have. And we have the orphaning Alpha Commander, the one that runs away. But here we are. Commander Diver picking up what his ghost lost. Using the pod as cover, I like that. Gonna add another point for Commando Diver. Gatling Sentry doing its work there on the other side of the cover. And almost done with this escape pod upload. A1, Almighty, in a little bit of trouble here. Probably has a crowd with a bug breach just on him. Plenty of hunters love coming to the rescue of Almighty with Tenderizer and Rover helping out bug breach just ahead. This is a perfect time for, yes, read my mind, laser Tesla tower coming in on top. Going to give some points for protecting the teammate as well as trying to contain the bug breach himself, because we do have a good loadout to do so. With the mines plus Tesla tower, there's plenty of defensive measures here to clear the hordes that are coming our way. Almighty threw in a 500 to clear the charger out of the way. We got to start thinking from the left side. Did any bugs make it through our minefield? Or did they all become victim of the Tesla tower? Almighty is really struggle busting here. Staying alive somehow. However, it's the stalker layer. Finally, finding it within the city. And taking care of business. We're going to add another point for that. Hunters calling for their mama. Wow, there's a lot of them here. Rover getting its money's worth. And so is the Tenderizer. Good coordination and teamwork clearing out these, I don't know, 10 or so bugs as one stalker coming from the depths of this nest ahead. Resupply is a good idea given we're almost out of ammunition for the Tenderizer, and now we're completely out. We have to focus only on the one magazine of heavy machine gun. Watch the right side, Commando Diver. Ah, trusting the Gatling Sentry to handle it for him. I like that. You could actually... Yeah, I'm going to add 2 points. I made a mistake. I didn't realize that he threw the Gatling Sentry down to the right. And I was worried that a stalker was going to come in on the right side. However, I was incorrect. 9 bug holes to clear here with a bug breach. Sounding like it's coming soon. Orbital Napalm going to clear out a lot of these bugs here on the right side. As we utilize our 3 thermites to clean these 3 bug holes and purge them. That's what you lose using the ultimatum. The ability to close a massive amount of bug holes. We're able to pick up a couple, but ultimatum is such a good get out of jail free card in a lot of situations. 4 out of 9 bug holes closed. R2 going down again. This guy loves dying. We're going to resupply for grenades and stims. I like that he stemmed himself before picking up the resupply. I'm going to give him another point just for that decision. And going back into the fray of the nest with... I saw at least one bug hole to the right, but going to go clear it. Counter. Actually, this is clockwise. Catching on fire. No dive, though. Still on fire. Going to use 2 stems. I'm going to deduct 2 points for needing to use 2 stems to clear the fire. Not knowing to dive is detrimental to stems. I'll deduct 1 point. He still lived. He did not die, given he was on fire, however. No need to use 2 stems there. Ultimatum going to clear the bug hole and take care of a few bugs in the way. Actually, maybe just 1 bug. We're keeping moving forward into a pile of bugs. Leaves us with less options. However, the rover helping to clear the way. Oh, interesting choice to use the Tesla tower around this bug hole, knowing that we have to get there and close it. Maybe the tower will take out the bug hole if it was a thrown good enough. No, R2 dies again. R2 with a lot of deaths. Maybe 5 or 6 at this point. That's okay, our hero, Commander Diver, is playing like a true champion. Now the tricky part is how we're going to clear this bug hole, while at the same time working around the Tesla tower. We're going true commando mode. Here we go. Can we dodge? Smart decision. Gonna take the easy way out, clear the Tesla tower, get an easy close of this bug hole, and I believe there's 1 more hole left.
Tagging map, east, far.
Never mind. Never mind. Clearing the heavy bug nest. Gonna give 4 points for that. The clearing of the bug nest. We're up to 25 points. Again, the top 3 scorers right now are Nox Galactus with 42 points, Enforcer X Gaming with 34, and Bricks with 33. So we're looking at a minimum score of 33 to make the team of 3 for the next season, for the inaugural season of, I don't know what I'm going to call it, other than consistently covering the same YouTubers in my channel and giving them highlights. Reinforce coming in as we're going to work our way to the last nest on this side. With 16 minutes left, plenty of time to work. However, R2 and A1, Almighty, soaking up so many reinforcements. We just have 3 left. This could be a really exciting extraction this game. We'll see how difficult our teammates make it for us here. Stalker layer to the right. Great use of minimap. Going to give 2 points here, just noticing that, and going to pick it up. So picking up this stalker layer is so important because of how poorly our teammates are playing that it's probably going to save 1 or 2 reinforcements at least. So that's why I'm giving 2 points for picking that up on the way to the larger nest ahead. A couple of stalkers to the left here. Picking up some ultimatum rounds, and here is the last bug nest. 4 holes, so this is going to be a light nest. 2 stalkers ahead. Gas mines coming in to clear out some of them. However, most of the stalkers have already made it out of the hole before the mines have even laid down, so it's just going to be more difficult for us to close the holes. Couple hunters to the right, diving on the bottom and taking care of them. Yeah, I like this. Gonna give another point up to 28. However, stalker coming in. Lick. Luckily, with the medic armor not going down. Oh, no way. Not supposed to die. However, team killed in battle. I don't know if he would have died if it weren't for the Almighty One, but it did cost him his life. I'm deciding if I want to deduct a point here. I think I'm not going to. Back into the fray. Landing on top of a couple of bugs. Going to help the Almighty try to live to see another day as he's being chased. However, Tenderizer coming back in, shooting at a much lower pace, re-upping it to a much faster fire rate. There it is, the old classic tenderizer that we all know and love. Gonna fight the Alpha Commander to the death, gonna get into a boxing match with him. The Alpha Commander's getting plenty of licks in as Almighty One shoots us in the back with the incendiary shotgun. Surviving there is very important, gonna give a point for that. Alpha Commander up ahead, one bug to the left. Hive Guard, I believe, yeah. Picking up our Rover and Heavy Machine Gun as there's 2 more holes left to close in this nest. Charger behind us somewhere. I hear a Charger in the distance. We need to watch our backs a little bit as we close these last 2 holes. 1, and Almighty going to help us out. 2, there it is, medium bug nest. Let's go home, boys. 2 reinforcements left. With Bug Breach coming out. Just ahead, Almighty down to his last stem. As M4 finally going. Montex CZ. Orbital Napalm Barrage is going to help clear out some of this, most of the trouble that's coming from the Bug Breach. It's almost unfair when all 4 players are given it from the DSS. However, we're able to get a lot done. That hunt, those Stalker Hunters are just another animal, aren't they? Commando Diver. Been playing a really solid game here at 29 points. We still need to pick up at least 4 more to get into the team. But overall, a really strong effort.
Heavy on my position. Requesting air support.
I like the build, heavy machine gun, picking up the backpack from M4, who has yet to call in another backpack now. I find that pretty rough for him, not for us. We have benefited.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 50 meters.
But M4 didn't show any interest in the backpack. He actually has it on the cooldown. He can cool it down. He can call it down when he wants. He's just choosing not to.
300 meters.
I'm going to deduct a point for M4. Almighty leading the way to extraction. I hear some hunters ahead, along with some stalkers. Almighty's got his hands full here. Yeah, I love that we're picking up the backside and catching up to Almighty to help him. Yeah, we're going to give a point here just for the coordination aspect. Marking extraction, letting people know he's going to call it in. I like this. We're going to add another point. I am digging this gameplay so far. It's going to be close. Gatling Sentry coming in to help defend the extraction as we are a minute 45 left for Pelican 1. Gatling Sentry coming off cooldown for Commando Diver. 3 Alpha Commanders in the distance. Gas Mine's going to come down. Can help confuse. Oh, Gas Mines were not able to actually be deployed because of the Gatling Sentry. M4 and R2 catching up. Gonna try the other minefield now. We're tagging a Bile Titan in the distance, I believe. Bug Breach gonna come out. Yeah. Tesla Tower. Going to help defend against the Bug Breach. Yeah, like this. It's gonna give a point here. Well, as we wait for Pelican 1, 20 seconds in, we are just a point outside of making the team. Oh, the taunt! It gets me. We had a point for every taunt. Basically every taunt of every game. So we've tied up at 33 points with Bricks. So we'll have to have a tiebreaker in the future as a Charger comes out, and Battle Titan in the distance. 2 stems left. And another taunt. Here we are. We're bringing it up. 34 points with the long taunt. Long double taunt. Bringing our friend Commando Diver into 3rd place and officially on the team for now. He is tied with Enforcer X Gaming. I'm sorry, Bricks. I really enjoyed your gameplay a lot, but we got a double taunt here at the very end to close out the game. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this gameplay. I'm Illiterate Greg, and we'll see you in the next one.